what I want to focus on today is the rock sliders. Kind of review these, do an unboxing, install these bad boys. So here's the unboxing of these rock sliders from Polaris. Okay. All right. Ah, not too bad. I was figuring these things would be mangled, but looks like they've definitely got their shipping game under control here. First thing I'll note that they're really not that heavy. Not that heavy at all. Seem like they're pretty thick material. Yeah, not too bad. What we got there? Man, these things are gonna get beat up. This looks like it's the passenger side. Driver's side over here. And there we go. It's got a matte powder coat on it. Looks like it should be pretty durable for the most part. I think that's what everything else on this machine is. Your bumper and your roll cage and all that. I think it's all the same finish. And from my experience so far, it's been pretty robust. So first looking at this, I would say definitely good quality. It is, as they have on the box here, made in China to USA. I think that they did a good job on it. There's some little things here and there with the finish inside. You can see where this is gonna mount up already. Looks like it's gonna mount to these holes here and there. So let's see if there's any instructions here. Lots of hardware, more hardware, and more hardware. But maybe there'd be some folded up instructions in there. So that's that. Looks like there's some plugs or something in there. Okay. Oh yeah. Doesn't look like there's any instructions in here, which is okay, because I rarely read the instructions anyway. And that's why I always have spare parts. Haha, joking. So there's that, and let's get to installing it. Looking through the fasteners and everything that's included with these rock sliders, upon further inspection, yeah, the instructions are in here. They did a pretty good job. I didn't think they'd forget about them. But here they are. They're usually comprehensive. Polaris does a very good job at this. I've been in the game for a long time. Polaris is a giant company, by the way. That's a picture of the extreme kick-out sliders, but I believe the installation will probably be the same. Oh, there you go. And there's the one we got. So it looks like installation is basically the same for both. Looks relatively easy. Let's see what we have here. These are like kind of an expanding nut. Have this piece, which is another wedge shape, and it's a nut on this side. You can see it's threaded. And so what happens is you put these two pieces together like so, and the bolt goes through this side and goes into the nut, and as you tighten this up, it wedges apart like so. You can see that pretty clever engineering right there. They go in those tubes, the holes there. And as you can see, it's just a pipe, a round tube that these mount in. This looks like it's gonna be very easy to mount. You got one there. You have one there. It's a little deeper in there. Kind of see it. There you go. And then one up here. Pretty easy assembly. You get the bolt, you stick it to the washer, and then you come over here, you stick it through the frame slider. Stick your first wedge piece on with the square extrusion towards the frame slider, like so. Then you stick the threaded nut wedge on the other side, and I usually just spin it to get it started, like so. Then what you can do is tighten it up just a little bit, not too much. Just take some of the slack out. There we go. And one thing I found installing these is that if you get a piece of tape and you just hold those two pieces together, like so, that it makes putting it inside the tube here really easy. All right, then you'll take it and line it up on each of your tubes. Just snugging it up. I don't want to get it too tight. There we go. Now what you'll do is you'll go in and we'll torque these. Make sure they go to, I think the instructions call for 16 foot-pounds, 17 foot-pounds. I'm just going to go to 20 foot-pounds. There we go. There we go. And then we'll follow that in by installing these plugs. And all these plugs do is prevent any mud or sticks or anything getting inside these, so you can't access these bolts. You're going to remove them later on. And that's it. Pretty easy install. A couple items needed for this install are going to be your MIG welder, your welding helmet. Just plain. Pretty easy install here. All you'll need is a ratchet, extension, 13mm deep socket. You speed everything up if you have an impact, but just be careful on silver torque anything with the impact.